but I kept writing in the margins with whatever breath I had left. And now I know even silence counts, even survival is a sentence, even the holding on is holy. You do not get to define, not the pain, not the people who left, not the systems that failed. You don't get the final say, you never did. You don't get to finish my story. You don't get to close the book. You don't get to write the last line God already did. I belong to a better author, one who writes with mercy, one who sees the scars and still calls it beautiful. You don't get to finish what God is still reading. I used to let shame hold the pen. I used to let fear set the tone, but not anymore. This chapter is mine, and I'm writing in it, in light, in truth, in the ink of every tear I didn't waste. You don't own what I've become, not now, not ever. Let the critics speak, let the past shout, let the shadows rattle the pages. But this story belongs to redemption, to resurrection, to breathe that didn't break. Let every line be crossed out, let every curse be reversed, let every you'll never be answered with watch me. Let the ending be mine and God's alone. Hope is a knife, it's warfare. It's saying you don't own me. To every voice that tried to silence me, and still standing anyway, still singing, still